Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Today, we will talk about the 10 signs of a strong relationship. In a healthy relationship, both you and your partner feel connected to each other and are satisfied with how the relationship is going. That may sound obvious, but an estimated 40% to 50% of marriages, in particular in the US, end in divorce. So establishing a healthy relationship is often easier said than done. There are many factors that make up a healthy relationship, like commitment and trust, which can help you navigate problems and stay together. Here are 10 signs that you're in a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship will always make you feel happier and safe, filled with trust, love, and good communication. Relationships are also different for different people, with differing levels of commitment expected and individual ways of showing love. The age you are will also change what is expected in a relationship. While no relationships are perfect, these are all signs that you should aim for in a relationship. And did you know that on average, a third of women and a quarter of men have experienced abusive relationships? According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline in the US, 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States alone. If you are in an abusive relationship, please contact Refuge in the UK and the National Domestic Violence Hotline in the US. A healthy relationship will always make you feel happier and safe, filled with trust, love, and good communication. Relationships are also different for different people, with differing levels of commitment expected and individual ways of showing love. The age you are will also change what is expected in a relationship. While no relationships are perfect, these are all signs that you should aim for in a relationship. And did you know that on average, a third of women and a quarter of men have experienced abusive relationships? According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline in the US, 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States alone. If you are in an abusive relationship, please contact Refuge in the UK and the National Domestic Violence Hotline in the US. 1. You trust each other. Successful couples trust each other in a number of different areas, like money, faithfulness, and parenting styles, to name a few. When people can trust their spouse in navigating these issues effectively, the relationship can move forward in a healthy way, says Samantha Saltz, MD, a board-certified psychiatrist in private practice. Research shows just how important trust is. A 2013 study of married couples found that partners who trust each other are more likely to feel satisfied in their relationship. The study measured trust using 3 scales: predictability, dependability, and faith in your partner. 2. You can communicate clearly. Clear and direct communication is a sign of a healthy relationship for 2 main reasons, says Chris Leith, PhD, LPCS, a professor of counseling at the University of Texas at San Antonio. It suggests that both partners are able to express their wants and needs in a way that the other person can understand. Both partners can hear what the other person is saying and understand what is being conveyed. This kind of communication can help you connect to your partner, express yourself honestly, and resolve any conflicts that may come up. A 2018 review of 15 studies found that couples were more satisfied in their relationships when they used communication skills like making constructive statements and clarifying the other person's meaning. It can be helpful to have regularly scheduled check-ins to make sure you are both communicating and on the same page. 3. You feel independent from your partner. It's important that members of a relationship have their own identity independent of their partner, Salt says. This can mean having your own interests and hobbies, or having friendships that are separate from your relationship. When you see yourself as an individual, it may also be easier to identify your own wants and needs and communicate them to your partner. but this doesn't mean you can't work as a team. Intimate relationships are all about finding a balance between I and we, says Emily Jordan Jensen, PhD, a licensed marriage and family therapist and professor of behavioral health at the University of Minnesota. 4. You appreciate each other. Studies show that appreciating your partner is one of the strongest predictors of whether or not couples feel satisfied in a relationship. That's because appreciating your partner and the things they do for you can help each of you feel loved and satisfied in the relationship. Being grateful for your partner allows you to focus on their positive traits and may help balance out any conflicts. 5. Both partners have their needs met. A healthy relationship involves a balance where each partner's needs are equally important. Your needs in a relationship can include many things, including quality time, communication, or sex. A balanced relationship is much more healthy than codependent or controlling relationships, where one partner will almost always have their wants fulfilled, and the other will go wanting, Leith says. 6. You have disagreements. Conflict is not a sign of a relationship that is in trouble, but unacknowledged or unresolved conflict can be, Jensen says. If you never have any disagreements with your partner, this could be a sign that you're ignoring problems, which could lead to resentments or bigger disagreements down the line, Leith says. As long as your arguments stay respectful, they can help you learn more about yourself, your partner, and the relationship. Expect for there to be conflict at times, and use conflict as an opportunity for growth as a couple and as an individual, Salt says. 7. You're able to resolve conflicts. If a disagreement does occur, people in a healthy relationship should be able to work through it together. Resolving conflicts can be a sign of your commitment to the relationship. It shows that both partners are willing to stay in the relationship even when there's discord, Leith says. Resolving conflicts well is also a sign that you have good communication and mutual respect, says Leith. A 2019 study found that married couples who were able to problem solve together were more likely to be satisfied with their relationship. Conflict that gets effectively resolved usually leads to an increase in intimacy and a sense of collaboration and empowerment for couples, Jensen says. 8. You spend some time apart. Alone time is healthy, Salt says, adding that people need time to decompress and have physical space to themselves. The amount of alone time you need can vary from person to person. Taking an afternoon or a day away from your partner is completely normal, Leith says, as well as going on trips with friends. Being okay with time apart can also be a sign of trust in your partner. In a healthy relationship, the other person isn't at home wondering, did she really go out for coffee? Leith says. 9. You have physical intimacy. Touch, sex, and physical intimacy are critical for a healthy relationship, Salt says, as it can make you feel close to your partner and bring pleasure to the relationship. But there's no strict rule about how often couples should do things like snuggle or have sex. The importance of physical intimacy will vary from person to person and will change over the course of a relationship, Leith says. The important thing is that both partners feel that their needs for physical intimacy are being met, Jensen says. 10. You're both committed. For a relationship to flourish, it's important that both you and your partner want to stay together long-term. This may be because commitment can bring a feeling of safety and being appreciated by your partner. A 2020 review of 43 different studies found that the #1 most important factor in relationship satisfaction is feeling that your partner is committed to the relationship. Insider's takeaway: there are many possible signs that your relationship is healthy. Resolving conflicts, taking time apart, and communicating clearly are all important factors. But while there may be some key ingredients for a healthy relationship, there is no cookie-cutter mold, Leith says, adding that a relationship may be healthy as long as both you and your partner are happy and your needs are being met. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video.